Hey, Lost Mbeku. I mean, it's got to be good, right? New players is good. Hey, GG, were you on the OSP or the ANS side? Herman. All right, my man. Welcome. Welcome to the stream. Please censor my eyes in the broadcast. I'm very, very sorry. I will do my absolute best, Cullen Jack Rat. Anyone who hears that name, just pretend you didn't, okay? Don't know if you want an audience. If not, that's cool. Hey, Lone Wolf, what's up? Like, I'd have to go hard AF. No, man. Be chill. Only good vibes are featured. Got him. Hook, line, and sinker. Let's go. The tax man. I think I lost the thread. I'm not sure exactly what's happening. But he's cool. I'm cool. We're all cool here together. Let's blow up some spaceships, yeah? Welcome, Personified. I'm sorry that last game stuck. I'm guessing you were on the OSP team. I think you guys played pretty well. It was... The only thing unfortunate was how fast those plasma 100 mil liners died. But in their defense, there really wasn't an OSP front line. They were the only ones there, even within spitting distance of the central cap. So someone had to get shot at. They were the ones that got shot at. That's kind of how the cookie crumbles sometimes. All right, back to plain old vanilla. Why do they call it vanilla? Because that's the flavor it is. I'm not sure where I'm going with that, but the point is everyone plays Nebulous on pillars. Hey! And it's control points. So let's play our favorite game of guess what sides bring. Hey, Cadence, how's it going? So, let's start with ANS. ANS is easier. Marymount +1. I'm gonna guess that's a battleship. Visionary. We'll call that a scout. +2 escorts. +2 escorts. So that's either an Axford with a destroyer and a frigate, or a pair of CLs with something else. And the other things, I'm going to guess, let's see. Odin is taking 3. I'm going to go Beam BB. Beam BB on Odin. That's my guess. Oh, wait. Pepe... Okay, yeah. Yeah, that tracks. And then we have LWSC Brandy Stream. Let's go with Missile CL. Lock it in. And then OSP... what the hell? 3 Acellos, 1 missile container ship, and 2 plasma liners. Plasma 100 liners. Let's see. Oh, 1 Acello, 2 Acello, 3 Acellos! I'm in the money. Are these 450s on the double? 451, 452, bing bang. Over here, more 450s. This is a rocket shuttle squadron. Yes. Nice. To go with that, we have Cullen Jackracket. I mean, he who shall not be named. with EWR monitors? 2 of them? He said, with a question in his voice. Okay, are these rails? Are these 3 mass drivers? Yes. No, one is plasma. One is plasma. Okay, the lone plasma 100 mil monitor here. We expect great things from you, SSN Oil and Arbor. Sally forth and crush thine enemies, sir. And a capping shuttle. Is it naked? It's pretty close. It has the Bridge Master. Of all the things, the Bridge Master. All right. Let's see how we did on... Did we get Beam BB? We got Beam BB! Booyah. With Beam BB is Point Defense Frigate and E-War? E-War. Love it when a plan comes together. Ooh, a gun frig. Not gun frig, gun corv. And that's going with the 450 Axford. Okay, we missed the 450 Axford. Should have gone with 450 Axford. Dang it.
The enemy is securing zone eclipse.
And an E-War frig. Pinky Toe Connoisseur is bringing the 120 CL. The much maligned little brother of the 250 CL. I'm not a hater on the 120 CL. Especially if you can get it in range. I mean, it does have to get a little bit closer, but I've seen these things pump out work, especially if they have enough ammo elevators. 2 is not the magic number, but still. Looks like it's got rebounds on it, so that's cool. Kind of like a, you know, mostly point defense, but still a little bit gun. It's good. And with that, we have a pair of Beam DDs and show me E-War Frig. There's the E-War Frig. Rounding out, Davy Deals has the 250 Axford. Let's see what happens with these missiles. I'm going to assume they're going to get all flacked to death, to doom. Yeah, there go the stone walls. There go everything. And are these rails or beams? More beams. Okay, so we missed the Beam DDs. They are going for it. Oh, but these rocket shuttles. Oof. Okay, so a really interesting engagement is about to happen on this bottom left flank. I'm kind of a fan of this. If you're going to go on the right flank or left, if you're team 2, going low, I think, is so much more interesting than going high. Because when you go high, like the ground you gain is a pillar that blocks you from the entire rest of the map. I mean, I'll slide up here just so it's in view. Yeah, so the grand victory of coming over here is you're on the side of a pillar that blocks you from the entire rest of the map that you then have to travel all the way around and go down before you get to a cap point. Whereas, I mean, if you want to go on a flank that's not the BC flank, why not go down here? Right? You've got this cover kind of protecting you from the OSP team that deploys usually a little bit higher up. You can slide back over here. There's a rock right there. You know, if you peek out and you're like, oh no, there's too many of them, you just dip back behind here and you're safe. If they go for A, you can slide down a little bit right here. Boom, you got shots on A. Oh, here come the rockets. Oh, those got shot at kind of a far distance, but they're going in on the... Well, it's not really a blind spot, but it's kind of like a, you know, fuzzy vision spot. They managed to take out the reactor. You know, if this rocket strike waited until this distance right here, okay, maybe not right there because they just got taken out by a hybrid, but a little bit closer, this might have been a dead Axford instead of a severely damaged one like it is. And now they sail past, throwing withering insults. Hey, Gaming Raptor, how you doing? At the Axford, willing it to die. And instead, they will putter off into the sunset or get struck by, you know, a hybrid and die. All All right, let's take a look around. Those monitors... Oh, I missed this Beam BB. Okay, so this Beam BB did the play that I don't particularly enjoy, but they committed to it. At least if you're going to do this, commit to it. And this player has committed to it, and that is going to put them in a position that they can catch out these monitors, which were a little bit slower getting over here. Oh, there goes the first beam. Straight into the nose. Is the second beam going to go off? What's the fanny pack here? Chaff. Impeccable. Chaff fanny pack. Love it. Yeah. The mind of this captain right here is, oh shit, oh shit, oh shit. Followed by, you know, several other things going through his head. Like rapidly expanding gases. Ha Did you see that joke coming? Mwah. Chef's kiss. Oh boy. Why did they let me do this? I don't even know. Uh-oh. A little bit of a server hiccup. So Sarissa Gaming coming in, taking out some of these missiles. It is unfortunate. I doubt either of these missiles are going to impact. And this Beam B should have absolutely no trouble cleaning up this flank. I believe this is, yeah, this is all 3 points worth of Blighting's monitors over here, which are missile monitors. I guess I accidentally skipped them when going through the fleet roundup. You know, it's really unfortunate that they got caught out by this beam battleship. There's no early warning radar on this flank, so they had no idea that this was happening. Not that, you know, I'm not going to say anybody is a fool for not bringing early warning radar. I myself recently had a beam battleship walk up literally into my behind and just beam my entire team because it went under the map. And we didn't have early warning radar under the map, so we didn't know it was there either. Where am I going with this? The moral of the story, bring more early warning radar and put it on your flanks. That's where I'm trying to go with that. So that Ocello on E, it did get taken out by the combined beam and 450, 120, everything fire happening down there. The story right now for OSP should be taking these shuttles, taking these Ocellos, running and capturing A, running and capturing C, pushing into the middle of the map for sure. The problem, I think, and the reason why they aren't moving is, well, first of all, they're stuck in a little bit of a reaction loop here. And secondly, there's no early warning radars anywhere on this team. They have no idea where anyone is other than the... Oh, there's an EWR. Why was this off? Oh, it's gone off again. So one early warning radar shot here over to C and another one maybe down at D, and they would know that this entire flank is completely unprotected and they should run in and cap it. They're getting beat up a little bit on this side, but it's completely salvageable if they take C, A, and D. Just the amount of time that that battleship would take to move over and recap the points from this position, they could win the game, honestly, before this battleship reaches enough points to flip it. Yeah, you remember that, Gouda? Were you there for that? Or you're speaking from experience. I mean, it happens, right? We've all been there. Surprise beam battleship. Straight in your rear view mirror, coming at you with 3 beams. Yeah, so this one Ocello, oh boy. What a position to be in. It comes around the corner point blank on these poor frigates. They're not going to be able to do anything about it. Oh, but the beam comes in. The beam knows. The beam is all-seeing. Where is your god now? On fire. Being lasered. That's the answer. Oh, some more missiles came in. These must have come from the monitors. So I guess they're going to blow up this frigate here. And they do. Pow. Did they kill the whole thing? Not quite dead yet.
The enemy secured Zone Comet.
Kind of like the story of this Ocello. It's not quite dead yet, but it will be soon. It did get a little sneaky surprise on this destroyer. Wasn't enough to put it down. And meanwhile, Pepe here is furiously turning. Will it get a beam on target? I think the answer is yes. To which the Ocello unfortunately says, hey, I heard you like beams with your beams, so I beamed your beam. Yeah, what happened to that beam on? Oh, I guess it's still firing. There it goes. Yeah. A little bit of toastiness. Oh, here comes the third one. Yep.
The enemy is securing
It's a
Zone
cheap
Eclipse.
goth rave now. And there it goes. It's gone. And that was the second of Jedi Nate's. Ocello's. Rip to you, sir. Oh. Looks like more missiles from these monitors. That's a tough order to come through this, though. You've got all these Axfords with point defense from the destroyers. Yeah. I guess... Oof. That was a nice little explosion there. All right, there's the magic smoke. Off go the beams. GG to you, sir. GG. Learn how to play ANS. Interesting. I guess he means how to play ANS so he can expect and defeat them? I don't know. I don't know, Flying Fool. That's a good question. I was not paying attention to that, actually. I'm really bad with names. Okay, there he goes. OSP. Yeah. Not that you have 0 brain cells, you know. You got to have some to breathe and stuff. Joke's on them. I alternate thinking and breathing and talking. Today's going to be a weird night. I got like 4 hours of sleep last night. And but the show must go on. Here we are. Surprise, surprise. I am, in fact, a weirdo who plays spaceship games. Yeah, this monitor from He Who Shall Not Be Named, unfortunately, also eats a beam. It's not quite dead yet, but it probably will be soon. The 120s are coming in. Are these 120s doing damage? Okay, let me remember this. So it's banana for battleship and lime for lights. And that looks pretty green to me, so I assume that is HE? Right? Yes, okay. Thank you, Cadence, for validating me. Here comes more beams. Okay, it's finally dead. It looks like we missed a rocket strike here. Oh, it hit! Oh my gosh. I am so sorry that I missed that. I mean, they did an okay amount of damage. They took out one turret. Wait, what killed the Axford? What? Where's... Oh, was that rockets? Oh my goodness gracious. I'm yapping about destroyers killing monitors and oh, its reactor exploded. Thank you. Okay. Yeah, okay, I remember this. So this was that ship that got rocket struck earlier. I guess the scram didn't happen. By the way, if you are unaware, if your ship is suffering a critical event in its reactor, you can open the DC and push this emergency reactor shutdown button, and it will stop it from blowing up at the cost of killing that module. But if you have an otherwise completely healthy ship, and I'm pretty sure that thing pretty much was completely healthy, except for that, just the rear end that ate those rockets, it's definitely worth doing this. There's my scram spiel. Let's see what else is happening. So OSP did... Is everyone listening to this? I thought people were not supposed to listen to this while they played the game. Cheater. No, it's okay. I'm so spastic when I cast these things. I'm sure no one can follow what's happening. Actually, hang on. I'm pushing weird buttons now. How do I talk? Yeah, so OSP did exactly what I was talking about. They came in the capped C, they came in the capped A, they're capping D. I actually don't hate their chances of winning here. Yes, they've lost a lot of their fleets, but they've taken out, picking up this Axford from Odin over here was a big pickup. There's still a bunch of missiles available. We've got, well, maybe not a bunch, but a couple of missiles available from OPA over here. It's damaged the beam battleship enough to make it think twice about just running around beaming everything. They have the points advantage. And this beam BB, let's see. Let's check its drive layout. Whiplash, Dragon, and reactors. Okay. So it's not as slow as the slowest beam BB I've ever seen, but it's not one of the faster ones either. And from this position, they've already capped E, so it doesn't have to worry about that. It's going to be kind of difficult for it to go to A, definitely. It would have to go into the middle and expose itself to, oh no, unfortunately missiles look like they're impacting the rock here. Oh, those ones curved around. Oh, nice. Are we going to get some hits off of that? Yeah. They go through the point defense, deal a little bit more damage to the beam battleship here. It's not happy. And it's going up, which is further going to remove it from the fight. It's going in the opposite direction of the points right now. So, and it's really heavily damaged. Meanwhile, OSP, they've got plenty of cappers alive thanks to the shuttles that RNS brought over here. Granted, only one of them's left alive, but hey, you only need one. And ANS team is chronically lacking cappers in comparison. They have one frigate from RSSF here. Where is this frigate? It's all the way in the back here. Okay, so its only option is to get struck by missiles and die. Perhaps? Nope, those missed. Ooh, these one hit. Oh, it took out its reactor. If that had taken out the drive, it would. Ooh, here comes another one. Nice. Still didn't manage to take out the drive. If this thing lost its drive, it would be in not a good situation to cap. I'm pretty sure, let's see. Okay, so that's... Yeah, neither of these shuttles are armed with anything. Wake secondary MVP indeed. So if this frigate happens to go all the way to D, there's only 2 Thunderheads stopping it. But it looks like that's not what the plan is. This E-War frig... Oh, no, it's... Okay, yeah. This E-War frig severely damaged, matching quite nicely with this severely damaged beam battleship. Looks like they have decided they want to go to D together, but unfortunately that is going to leave the rest of the team in a really bad spot. Like I mentioned, they have E down here. This Axford is deciding not to go for A. It wants to engage the shuttles. This is a slight miscalculation here, I think. Perhaps, actually, I'll mention for less experienced players, it's really the points and the cap situation can kind of sneak up on you because you're like, oh, the points are, kind of even, and then you're 100 or 200 points behind. It doesn't seem like such a big deal. But you have to kind of realize in the back of your mind, always being doing this calculus that, okay, how much time will it take me to send one of my ships to a capture point? How much time, once I get there, will I have to fight off or engage or whatever to push the enemy team off that point? How much time then on top of that to cap the point? And once you start adding all that math together, this situation right now is actually, even if the OSP like went to the withdrawal line and left ANS to go back and cap points, they might still lose. Just because you're talking about probably 2-3 minutes for this Axford to put her over A, longer than that for this battleship to make it all the way back to D. Then you've got this light cruiser maybe can make it to B, but it's going to have to fight an Ocello and 2 monitors to get there. If that doesn't happen and these monitors engage that beam battleship and stop it from capping D, that's already a lost game. OSP can win with 3 points easily at that point. And even if they eventually do lose and go back to 2 points, if they're ahead by 400-500 points and they're in the 700 range, which is where they are, that's still a win off 2 points. So even though ANS has done a really good job of killing the enemy fleets, well, except for the rocket strike against the Axford, but we have to give props to RNS for running those shuttles under there, getting behind the enemy Axford. Yeah, it was a little bit of luck and a small mistake by Odin to not scram their reactor, but such is the game. And if the ANS had 10, 15, 20 more minutes to go through, they could definitely pull themselves together and eliminate the rest of the OSP team. But that's not how this game works. So because of that, almost assuredly, the OSP team is going to win at this point. And they should play conservatively based on that. There's no need to rush up and engage these beam destroyers to the face. The Ocello by far outranges them. Perhaps RNS just doesn't realize those are beam destroyers, or... Well, I suppose... Okay, so this one is on E, not moving. Oh, okay. This one is... Well, it's not quite taken out. Oh, it does have a... Okay, that's going to get fixed. And this one is still moving. Okay, so I'm sorry. That other DD is from another player. So both the beam DDs along with this light cruiser are coming up to engage this Ocello, which this Ocello should be in full reverse right now. It seems like it's not. It might be getting a rude awakening here in a second if this beam DD decides to get on course and fire. It should be in range now, I think. It's just, for some reason, not moving on. Anywho, oh, did it lose the CIC? Okay. Okay, yeah. Lucky shot, CIC. But it's not out for the count. It's only a red CIC. And there's still this 120 line. Okay, now it's backing up. All right, that's what I would have expected it to do the whole time. If you have a range advantage against something like a beam destroyer, there's just never a reason to get closer and expose yourself to damage like that. This is a... Is this the... Oh, it's mass drivers. Is it out of ammunition? No. I haven't seen mass drivers being fired for a little bit. Not sure exactly why. So it looks like the beam battleship made it over to D. They just fired? Okay, of course it's proving me a liar. There goes the beam. Okay. And yeah, like I mentioned, so that beam battleship pretty much made a straight on rush back to D. And by the time it's going to cap it, the OSP will be right at 900 points, which is, you know, obviously it's within spitting distance of victory. They didn't go and cap A. This LWCS fleet, I'm not sure exactly what the plan here was. Oh, okay, they're coming into A now. I guess the thought was to go and cap D. Maybe a little bit of miscommunication on splitting up the caps. But either way, it doesn't really matter. There's no way for the ANS team, I think, to win with this cap situation right now. I seriously doubt that this light cruiser is going to be able to cap B with an Ocello sitting on top of it. And there's still this mass driver monitor shooting at it. Oh, unfortunately, it's missing a lot.
The enemy is securing zone Atlas. The enemy is securing zone Boxer.
And that's pretty much all. So, hindsight about this game. I think the ANS played well, just positioning a little bit. It's not even that it was necessarily positioning, but when you take a flank on pillars, especially if the whole team, you know, dedicates themselves to a single side flank push, as soon as that flank is won, immediately they have to split apart and go back and get the caps. Because what will happen against a team that's paying attention, a team that's playing well, which is what the OSP did here, absolutely, is when they see all those fleets concentrated on one single flank, and they will go back and back cap the entire rest of the map where that death ball isn't. There's always a chance that doesn't happen. I mean, I'm sure I have seen that many, many times where the OSP or whichever team that happens to kind of falls into the trap of trying to resecure their flank and fight the good fight. And that's not what you want to do against a concentrated flank. You want to wrap your forces around the backside, back cap them, and force them into a situation like this where, yeah, they had their whole team, they went to E, they capped E, they killed everything there, but they still lost the game because you just went on points and there's nothing. Well, I say that now, but they've gone and capped all four, which was slightly more than I thought they would get. So, well, I'll say that the ANS team does have a shot here. There's really only this Ocello left. But, okay, let me do the math here. So, you get 2 per second per point? Right, okay. So they're getting 4 times as many points. So 60 times 4 is sleep-addled brain. 240, right? Yeah, so they're going to get 240 points for the amount of time it takes ANS to get, or OSP to get 60. So that's still a loss at 1 point right now. Man, these DDs are just not going down. Can they take C, though? Is there anything left on OSP to contest C? The answer to that might be no. So if this frigate comes up here and caps C, that could be the game? What is here? I don't think this is armed. It's not armed. So we have one mass driver. Oh, goodness. There goes the Acello. Oh, boy. Here I was talking like it was a foregone conclusion. Wait, why are there 2 magazines here? Oh, my God. I feel like that's probably too much 20mm ammo. Wait, is that 2,450 sand shot? Oh boy. Oh my God, there's nothing left. There is nothing left. Oh, what am I gonna put in the title of this game? Oh my gosh. Well, you know, I just... Boo. You know what? I'm going to title this game, it will be The Value of Contested Caps. Because, oh my God, that's it.
The enemy secured Zone Comet.
If one of those monitors had contested B, the OSP would have won this game, and it would be over right now. That's unbelievable. Okay, yeah, so never mind all that stuff that I was talking about before, because in order to actually hold on to the victory, you have to keep the cap points, and that means contesting them. Yeah, I bet it was. Did he not? I bet it was. I mean, monitors, maybe not to beams, but they are pretty tough. They will stand up at least for a couple seconds, and a couple seconds is all that was needed. Yeah, that is really super duper unfortunate. Oof. There it is. GG A&S. Here I was talking like, wow. Yeah, wow. I mean, wow. Just the 1 or 2 monitors sitting on a point and contesting it and preventing the A&S team from recapping it back just for a couple of seconds would have made the difference. I guess everyone just assumed. I mean, I assumed also. I'm not innocent here of assuming that they would just win the game because they had so many points. But it was, you know, it was close. It was close. Whew. That is a game for sure. That is a game for sure. That is a game indeed. Man, I need a second to process how heartbreaking that must be for the OSP team. I'm upset for them. Honestly, wowza.